Adam Costello is 14 years old. He is the youngest member of my family. Adam, how were you affected by Mom and Dad's death?
I was sad, mad, and I was mostly mad.
Today.
Why were you mad concerning their death?
Because that means I'll never see them again.
You were far
How
away.
do you cope with their death?
By doing swimming and other sports.
If you could say one reason for your anger towards their death, what would it be?
Didn't ask you why.
To not see them again.
How did their death make you a stronger person?
What could I say?
I don't know. Sure.
I was.
If you could see him one more time, what would you tell him?
I love you.
Alright, this is Mike Costello, age 23. He is one of my 5 brothers in the family. Mike, how were you affected by Mom and Dad's death?
And I just watched you.
Made me a lot stronger. Made me think a lot more if I do things. More responsible.
How exactly did you become stronger following their death?
I just took on a lot more responsibility. A lot more things to take care of. A lot more weight on my shoulders.
How close am I?
In your perspective, how exactly do you cope with their death in today's life?
To losing you.
Good family and friends.
And if they were here today, what would be the one thing you'd tell them?
I just tell them I love them.
Tonight.
Probably.
This is Nick Costello, my swim coach, age 27 years old.
Close your eyes.
Nick, how do you deal with Mom and Dad's death?
And I just watched
Coaching. That's when I got into it. It's pretty much my therapy. So, that was me.
you. Slip away.
What was your first reaction to Mom's death in '07 and Dad's death in '09?
How close am I?
Everything's slow motion.
Losing
How exactly did their death make you a stronger person today?
You don't get mad about the petty stuff. The little things don't bother you as much. Don't deal with the drama.
If they were here today, what would be the one thing you'd tell them?
Are you awake? Yeah, I'm right here. What can I ask you?
My name is Stephen Costello, age 19. When my mom died in 2007, I fell into a deep depression where I still have not come out of it, and it's been 6 years and not a day goes by that I don't miss my parents.
Close am I?
My mom was very sick when I was born, and I always thought that I was the reason she died because she was very sick when I was born. When she passed away, I carried a burden, believing that I was the main reason she died.
Close am I?
My dad, over the past 2 years following her death, really helped me battle back out of my deep depression. But the thing was, I would have to live with depression where I'm psychologically damaged to the point where, I may never get out of my depression. But my dad would sadly fall to cancer in 2009, where, it would permanently damage me one more time. Before he died, he told me to never give up and keep swimming, and till this day I still do swim. The strengths that I found through their death was, you can't give up on life. You always have to push forward. No matter how hard things get or how bad the world is, you always have to push. You can never look down. I may not be able to say I love you or hear their voice or see them every day, but I do believe that they are with me every moment. And I believe that my life will never be the same. And till this day, it's been 6 years, and I still live in the past. no matter how hard people like me try to move forward. You know, it's very hard, but that's how life is. And, you know, the way I had to cope with it was swimming. You know, I started swimming after my dad died, and to this day, I'm still living his promise, and I promise that I will swim until the day I die, or at least until I can't do it anymore. And, you know, if I could see my parents one last time, the only thing I could tell them was, I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you again someday.